Okay. Okay. This is how we catch the little guys. See that? Come on. Yeah. So guys, the topic of today's video is be quiet while you're fishing. And just a minute, I'm going to jump in there and give you all the details on why you want to do it. Let me take care of this big girl here, get her back in the water, and I'll be right back. Alrighty. So guys, look at here. So guys, I want you to go ahead and flip this old girl in, and so here's what I want. I want you guys to be quiet. No, I'm not being rude, guys. I'm not being rude. Today's topic is I want to talk to you about being quiet. That's right, being quiet so you can put more slabs in your boat. You know, one of the kids, let me get this fish back in the water. See you, little girl. All right, so the topic for the day, guys, is being quiet and fishing in stealth mode. Now, I kind of like for you to understand my mindset, get a little bit of my experience, and why I do some of the things that you see me do when I'm out on the water. You know, you ever been out fishing and you notice maybe one boat was catching more fish than the other boat? What determines how good you are as an angler is not just one thing. It's a ton of things. It's a lot of things, and it's determined by how many of those things you have perfected or that you're making improvements on. So today I want to talk to you about sound. Now, the lead-in I have for this particular conversation is that I want to tell you a story. So guys, as you know, the first 60, 70, maybe 80 videos that I put out on my YouTube channel, those videos were actually filmed in a lake where I currently live at. So little private lake, about 20 to 25 acres. So I fished there a lot, and I fished there a lot in the evenings. And one of the things that I noticed was that about 2/3 of the way back in that lake, there was a slight little dog leg, and right at that dog leg there was a house, and the owner of that house owned a big Doberman Pinscher dog. Okay, now I know this is probably a story that you say, what has this got to do with fishing? It does have to do with fishing, and here's how. That dog, they would let him out from time to time, and he was a big dog, and he would bark. Now in the evening time in that particular lake, and the ones who've seen that video, you probably will notice it yourself, there is a lot of schools of shad in that particular lake, and late in the evening time, the schools of shad will come up on the top. I mean, just everywhere you look. I've seen them down here on Lake Tarquin the same way in the evening time in the summer, and the shad will come up. And I started noticing that every time that dog down there, I don't know what he was barking at, if it was squirrels, just randomly barking at what the deal was. Every time that dog barked, every school of shad in that lake darted and trembled. Okay, so I know a lot of times people say fish can't see your line, it doesn't matter. They don't think that noise matters. Well guys, I observe things when I'm actually out in nature. When I'm out fishing, I like to look and listen and see what's happening. So that told me 100% that fish can hear. Now when I say hear, guys, we hear with our ears. Fish may hear more of the vibrations directly through their bodies, especially bass. They have that lateral line on the side. But fish can definitely hear or feel. So they live in a volatile world, you know. Just about all fish are prey, okay? Maybe the gar in here might not be, but I'm not even so sure as in if an alligator won't take his chance out of gar, you know. But most fish are prey, so they're very reactionary. If there's certain times of the year when birds, especially down here, birds are just dropping down in the water and picking off fish. Ospreys are dropping in the water, picking off fish. And so what I learned was that whenever things are going on like that, and noises and sounds are coming, especially from above, the fish will shut off, guys. If you're not very careful and you make a lot of noise when you're going out in your boat, you're gonna reduce your odds of catching fish. One of the things that I do, I normally when I crank up my boat motor, take off across the lake, I usually stop 150 yards maybe out from the place I'm going to fish, and I let the boat glide. By the time it's almost stopped gliding, I'm usually to the front of the boat with the trolling motor in the water, and I ease into the hole. My goal is to catch 4, maybe 5 fish before the fish are aware of my presence. Okay, so when I talk about being quiet, here's a number of things that I've noticed. And if you've been in the boat with me, people know I point these things out. Okay, so if you take your pliers and you drop them in the boat, not good. Fish can hear it. If you drop the net, if you're stomping real hard, guys, these are all things that will turn the fish off or make them skittish and harder to bite. Keep in mind, when these birds are flying around dropping in the water like that, these fish are, I don't know if they're looking up or if they can detect the sound it's coming from up. I put a 1/8 ounce jig and I cast it overhand out there, and every fish in the school just took off. I mean, just like that. One of the reasons you see me using the 15-foot rod is I'm pitching it under. I'm using a tungsten weight on it. Tungsten weight is smaller in size, so when it hits the water, it's not displacing as much water and making a loud noise. I try to keep my bait low to the water and let it land softly, so those fish won't get won't get afraid and spooked and run off. So I've been in this lake in the summertime, okay, when it hadn't rained for a while, and maybe the water's starting to get pretty clear. And I noticed these fish kept about a 25 to 30 foot buffer, okay, about a 25 to 30 foot buffer between me and them. I move up, they move back. So once again, don't drop anything in your boat. Don't come in real loud with your boat motor. You know, this boat has carpet in it, which helps dampen the sounds. I have a duck boat that does not have carpet in it, and I would use about a 1/2 inch or maybe 3/4 of an inch, I don't know, inch rubber pad to dampen the sound when I either drop something or just on me moving around out there in the boat. So you will definitely catch more fish if you're quieter when you're out in the boat. So I think I've hit on pretty much all aspects. You know, if I get real, just thought of another thing, if I get real close to the fish, that's when I'll press my trolling, I use my rear trolling motor to back me out, to keep that noise and sound away from the fish. I don't want to turn on the trolling motor that's right there by the fish's head. I turn on the ones in the back, low speed, bump it, and try to ease the boat back and away from them. So, you know, that's pretty much what I wanted to tell you now. That's the tip for today. Now, guys, I'm just going to get out here and do some fishing, see if I can catch a few fish before I get out of here. You know, and as always, I know that you like to see some fish being put in the boat. Okay, so we're going to go out here and catch a few fish. And once again, if you like these videos and you haven't subscribed, please click subscribe and like, and make sure you click the notification bell so you will be alerted when future videos are released. Let's see if we can catch some fish. Nailed it. Got the old fella. Yeah, the little girl. Nailed him. All right. Nail that big girl. I mean, it's not huge. That's not a big one. I want one like I got in the live well, guy. That is not a big fish. You know, I get out here and I turn my grid lines off. I'm trying it out, but it makes it hard for you to tell what size the fish are. That fish isn't big enough. Get fish in the water, see if we can catch another one. Back out there. Schools out here. Some of them are big fish, some are small fish. That's a nice fish. Oh, ho, ho. Hook the old lady. Hook the old lady. Hook the old lady. Y'all look. Come on in here. Come on in here. And my mom friends want some fish. Yeah. Let me measure this fish, see how big it is. That is a 10 and a half. I'm gonna put this fish back there in the live oil. I don't know if I'm gonna end up keeping it or throwing it back out there. So I'm gonna put it in the live oil for now. Got him. Nailed the little fella. Oh, get out the trolling motor. Get out the trolling motor. That fish is not that large, folks. Fish look a little dark to me, like the lake ammonia fish. Look at that. See if we can get it back in the water. See ya. Oh, come on. Little stump knocker. Got him. Nailed him. Let's see what we got. Think that fish there will keep, y'all. Swing him in. Think that fish will definitely keep. Well, I mean, I'm gonna measure him up. He's not huge, but my mom friends don't care. That fish there is right at 11, folks. Get him in the live well. Got him. Nailed him, folks. Nailed him. That crappie there thinks he's a bass. That crappie thinks he's a bass, folks. Look at that. Lake Tarquin, baby. Better get on down here and get yours while the getting is good. Nail that tractor green jig. Got it. Nailed him, folks. Nailed him. Don't know if I want to boat flip that girl. Ooh. Don't think I want to boat flip. That, my friends, is a nice fish. That, my friends, is a nice fish. Bingo. Look at Legends, baby. Got a finesse the old girl. Ah, that's a big girl. Yes, sir. Nice, nice, nice. Beautiful fish. She nailed it. Just let the beautiful girl go. That is a beautiful fish. Look, no marks at all. No sores, scars, silvery. Nice. See ya. Love it. Love it. Oh, came off. Can't want them all. Got him. Ho ho! Ah. Ah. Guys, this is a big girl. And she got buddies down there too. Whoa! Whoa! Oh, look at there. Now I'm gonna weigh this fish, get it back out there in the water, but look at there. Wow. Beast. Beast of Lake Tarpon, folks. Beast of Lake Tarpon. Let me weigh this fish up. This is a big beast. Well, that fish is more than 1 pound and 5 ounces. Come on. Come on, little girl. Hope she makes it. Come on. Missed him. Crap. Freaking waves coming from. Now they want to try to make me go down in that bush, and I'm not going. I'm not going, folks. They made me do it. You come to me. I'm the one bearing gifts and treats. I'm the one bearing gifts and treats, folks. Come on here, boy. Got him. That's a little fish. Get it back in the water.